everyone. Welcome to episode 9 of My 15 Minutes. I'm John. I'm your host, the owner, and it's on my channel, the Old Folks Boogie 2 channel. Just one of our cats was playing around here, and I grabbed her up, and I'm putting her on TV. This is Dolly. Say hi, Dolly. Hey, there she is. Look at that. Look at that beautiful face. Hey. Look. Show your face in the camera up here. Ooh. This is Dolly Purrton. But actually, she was very appropriately named when we got her with a different name, but we chose Dolly Purrton. And she purrs like crazy. She's a really good cat for a kitten. I mean, she's just playful and just as fun as you can have. But she's also not afraid of anything. She is just fearless. And that's the way I think of Dolly Parton. So I'm going to let her go. Okay. See? She's such a good little kitten. But anyway, we think of Dolly. We are very, we love Dolly Parton here in this house. We do. We really love Dolly Parton. We think she's great. She's one of the icons of my life. Hey, I didn't say scratch. Excuse me. And this cat is very, very similar in temperament to Dolly Parton because I gotta feel Dolly Parton just as fearless as anybody else out there. I mean, just tough as nails. And that's this kitten. We have a boy cat, Max, and he pounds her and she pounds him right back, and it's just, it's so perfect. She is a cute kitten. But anyway, so you met Dolly. Maybe one day you'll meet Max and the rest of the crewmates. we had Tinkerbell. We still have Tinkerbell. Unfortunately, she passed away a couple years ago, but she's outside in the freezer waiting to be buried. That's a terrible admission to make, isn't it? I mean, she's in a box, she's frozen. She was frozen from the vet. After we had her put to sleep, she was so sick. But we put her in the box. She was all curled into the sleeping position and all made nice. And now she was frozen at the vet and then given to us frozen, and we took her home and put her in the freezer, and she's still frozen. And I feel bad. I do. I mean, it's funny, but Susan and I talk about it occasionally. Oh, don't you think we ought to bury the cat? For some reason, we just can't figure out how to, or why we can't do it. I don't know why it is. I have no idea. But for some reason, we just can't bury Tinkerbell. We lost Tinkerbell and Sabbath both almost at the same time. Only we had to put Tinkerbell down, and Sabbath, I walked out of the bedroom and he was asleep on the puppy bed. He wasn't asleep anymore. He had passed away in his sleep. Never had that happen that I can remember, of having a pet pass away in their sleep and waking, going out to wake them up or to get them up for breakfast or whatever, and having them not respond like that. It's a very weird thing to have happen. I'm sure it happens to people all the time. It's just never happened to me. There are people who wake up next to their spouses, or go to wake up one of their children, or the children go to wake up a parent and they passed away in their sleep. It happens. I know that. I do know that. I just, it just was weird for me. But that's okay. I mean, it was, but we did bury Sabbath. We did bury him. I don't know why he passed away earlier than Tinkerbell, and the ground was a little bit easier to deal with then. When Tinkerbell finally passed away, when we had her put to sleep, the ground was a little harder, so we just put her in until we thought the ground would thaw, and now it's been, it'll be two years coming up shortly. But hopefully she's not cold. Wherever she is, hopefully she's not shivering because we didn't put her in the ground. God, what a terrible thought. You can think all kinds of things, but the reality is we don't ever know. But anyway, that's Tinkerbell. Anybody wants to come. Oh, and I did make a statement. Let's see, what have I got here? Oh, plenty of time. I have anybody that would like to come and sit in this chair, with this thing behind you, and I'll turn on the camera, and you can take your 15 minutes too. More than once if you want to. I'll post it up here on Old Folks Boogie. There is one caveat to any of that. It has to be a 15-minute one shot. Whatever you say and whatever you speak comes out, and that's what gets posted. There's no editing. There's no second chances. It just, boom, it's done. So, and if somebody out there actually wants to film 15 minutes of themselves with no cuts and saying whatever they want to say, and if it's not complete crap, I'll put it up here too. I don't have a problem with that. I don't know that I ever heard of any limits at Yahoo, but maybe there are. Or YouTube, I mean. Yahoo owns YouTube, I think, right? But anyway, I don't know of any limits on the number of videos, or maybe it's the number of minutes. I don't know. Well, I'm a long way from reaching it. So anybody that wants to participate in the 15-minute system, please be my guest. You're welcome. If I know you and you're a member of my family or a friend or somebody that you're welcome to come here, and we'll do it here. If not, you can certainly record yourself for 15 minutes and send it on to me. I'll be glad to review it and see if it seems like it might be worth posting. I don't know if my stuff is worth posting, but I own them, so I can do whatever I feel like. But if I'm curating, and I don't know you, that's just the way it is. But I don't mind sharing space. I don't mind sharing anything. There's lots of people with useful stuff to say. I'm not the only one out there, that's for sure. And actually, my stuff probably isn't very useful either. I do have expertise in a few things. I'm a bargain hunter. I'm telling you, I haven't met anybody as good as I am yet. There are members of my family who understand bargain hunting, and my wife's family, our extended family. But nobody does it like I do it. That's one of my fields of expertise, of self-taught expertise, is how to search out and find the best buy on something. And I do it all the time. Right now, and for the last 6 months or so, I've become a thrift shopaholic. It's the only way to put it, really. I mean, today I went out and went to some thrift shops, and I spent $8, I think. I got, some really cute things. I got they're all for Susan actually today. A couple of times sometimes I buy for myself. All of these clocks are $1 or $2 at a thrift shop. Then none of them ran when I picked them up, and I got more of them. But they're $1, $2. Put a battery in them, clean them up. Sometimes there's a little alkaline damage. I have a couple that I'm still working on. Because people just don't want to take the batteries out of their devices. No, the phone's ringing. Never rings. Anyway, I'm not going to let it disturb me too much. Good, Susan picked it up and it stopped the ringing. Thank you, dear. Now I forgot where I was. Where was I? I have no idea. 70 years old, see there? I lost it completely. Maybe it'll come back to me in the next 15 or 20 seconds what I was talking about. Oh, the clocks, thrift shopping, that's it. Thrift store shopping. Yeah, I just can't stop. I just, the thrill of the hunt kind of thing. Some stuff I'm buying and then reselling on eBay or maybe Craigslist. But you know, some of it I'm just buying to hold on to. And some of it I just like. I got Susan 3 little gifts today for $8. I got her a set of oil and vinegar bottles and matching. I mean, it just you'd have to see it really, but that and another little wine stopper thing, and and what was the other? Oh, and some little ornaments for the tree for next year, for next Christmas. It's a little box of really cute hand blown glass ornaments. And but I didn't spend. I spent $8, $7 actually, $7.58 or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it just you can't beat that. It's fun, and you don't spend any money, and you get entertained. And you're entertained by the people that are in the thrift shops and all the stuff that you can see. And, I mean, it's just, and each thrift shop is different. I like Goodwill down in Montgomeryville, Pennsylvania. That's a great one. Liberty Thrift is down there farther on 309, and that's actually pretty good. But you really got to be able to just keep your eyes open in that place. There is some nice stuff. I just bought a piece of furniture from there yesterday. Bringing it home tomorrow, and we're going to put it back here on the back side of my office chest, and I'm going to put that freeze over there, and then the back end of the living room we finished. Then I'll have all the pieces of furniture in here that we can fit. There won't be any more furniture in this room. You can't put another piece of furniture in this room. What I should do actually is break the camera loose from the tripod one time and do a 360 around here, and maybe we'll do that after the room gets finished, after I get the other cabinet in place and get it cleaned up and Susan approves. I gotta make sure she approves of me showing this. That she'll look around and she'll say either go ahead, it's fine, you're welcome to do that, or no, we have to do this, we have to clean and change that, blah, blah. Whatever it is. Don't do it. I don't want to do that without her permission anyway. But so yeah, thrift shopping. This cabinet over here came from the Restore Center down in Chalpa. Again, you can't see it, but one of these days we'll do a tour. But we've spent many years, Susan and I, picking up pieces here and there and looking for deals on Craigslist or whatever. I don't go to Raymore and Flanagan to buy furniture very often. The last time we did, we got 2 huge recliners that now can lift me out of my chair where I want to. So yeah, this house is furnished in pieces we picked up at different places over the years. My first furniture purchase probably came close to costing me my marriage. Yeah. But it worked out in the end. We still have the pieces of furniture I bought, and I'll tell that story at another time. And I'm still married to my wife, so it couldn't be too bad. I guess, maybe. But anyway, I've had auction fun, thrift shop fun in my life. There's just nothing quite like the hunt. Hunt for cars. I love when it's time to get a car and go find it. I had a great car this year. Bought a beautiful Lincoln MKZ hybrid. Had it for a few months and then I totaled it. But didn't lose a dime on it because I bought it right. And that was I should tell that story on the next 15 minutes, because that's a heartbreaker. That really is a heartbreaking story. It was so positive in the beginning, and then I ruined it at the end. So hey, stop fighting in there. Kiddies are playing. Anyway, we're about out of time. Another 15 down the drain. Anyway, Janet, I'll see you on Monday. Good night.